Hello fellow Tenno. If you have clicked on this video, it means you're looking at how to farm Nezha. Well, look no further as I'm about to explain the best current method to farm and obtain the components required for you to assemble this warframe. Post Reverie, there is still currently only one single method to obtain Nezha, as he cannot be obtained via the circuit, making the Tenno lab in the dojo the only place he can be acquired. In order to access the Tenno labs within the dojo, you will need to be a member of a clan which has created the Tenno lab and researched the components for Nezha. Once the components have been researched, you can acquire Nezha by interacting with the console in the centre of the room. From here you can purchase the component blueprints and then create them in the foundry. Now you know the methods to obtain Nezha, we can go over the requirements to build them when being obtained in blueprint form from the dojo. The neuroptics will require 1 argon crystal, 1 neural sensor, 2100 polymer, 4500 salvage and 15,000 credits. The chassis will require 2 morphics, 3200 ferrite, 600 rubido, 1 argon crystal and 15,000 credits. The systems will require 1 control module, 1 morphic, 5000 ferrite, 4200 plastids and 15,000 credits. And finally, once you've assembled all of the pieces, you can build Nezha with 25,000 credits and 1 Orokin cell. Before we end, let's go over Nezha's abilities. Nezha's passive allows him to slide 60% faster and 30% further. This can be increased with Cunning Drift, Maglav and Streamlined Form. It can however be disabled with Controlled Slide. First up we have Firewalker. This is Nezha's subsumable helmet ability. Subsuming this will cost 68% oxides, 68% calcs and 68% synthetics. Nezha ignites his wind fire wheels to gain up to 25% bonus movement speed for 30 seconds, while leaving behind a trail of fire beneath his feet that lasts for a maximum of 10 seconds. Enemies that walk over the flames are dealt a small amount of heat damage every half a second, with each instance of damage having a slight heat status chance. Nezha will be cleansed of all status effects, and so will his allies that walk over the flames, which also grant immunity to further effects as long as they stand on the fire patches left on the floor. Nezha's second ability is Blazing Chakram. Nezha throws his universe ring 30 meters towards the target, which will ricochet off of enemies or objects before making a return, hitting up to 6 enemies. The chakram deals 250 heat damage to enemies it touches and marks them for 15 seconds, with guaranteed heat status effect. Marked enemies take up to 100% damage increase from all sources and have a 100% chance to drop a health orb, 35% chance to drop an energy orb upon death. Next up we have Warding Halo. This is Nezha's third ability, which when activated summons a fiery ring that encircles him, granting full immunity to status effects and absorbing 90% of incoming damage. The ring starts with up to 100% base health, to which up to 250% of Nezha's total armor is added as bonus health. Upon activation, the ring is invulnerable for 3 seconds. During this time, all incoming damage it takes is multiplied by 250% and added to its total health. Enemies that wander within 2 meters of Nezha are continuously staggered and dealt a small amount of slash damage every second. Warding Halo cannot be a threat while it's active and only expires when its health is depleted or it is dispelled. Finally, we have Nezha's fourth ability, which is Divine Spears. When cast, spears of light burst from the ground, impaling enemies within a radius of 19 meters and inflicting 600 puncture damage. Impaled enemies are incapacitated for up to 12 seconds. If Divine Spears is deactivated by pressing the ability key again, impaled enemies are slammed into the ground and dealt up to 600 impact damage. That covers everything there is to know about how to obtain Nezha. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this guide, please like and subscribe for more, or leave a comment if you have any questions.